What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. You're watching Everything Weapons. Today we're going to be talking all about Romania's newly adopted Sig Sauer 516 G3 new assault rifle that Romania just ordered 150,000 of these bad boys. PSR, another gun YouTuber, made a video recently talking about it. I'm going to be going over facts about this rifle, what makes it so good, why are the Romanians wanting it from SIG, and it's going to be adopting Romania's primary infantry rifle, right? Replacing the older AK-derived models like the PA MD86 in 5.45 times 39mm, but this Sig Sauer 516 G3 is chambered in 5.56 times 45mm NATO cartridge, and it uses a short stroke gas piston operating system, so not direct impingement. And this rifle looks very cool, and it's extremely promising. So today, join us as we talk all about it, all of its facts, and why is Romania adopting this rifle platform, and will we see other nations adopt it? So just a little bit of facts about it. So the barrel of the SIG 516 G3 is 16 inches, which is 406.4 millimeters long, and it does have a cold hammer forged with a barrel with a 1/7-inch twist rate. The barrel is nitride treated for durability and corrosion resistance, and it has a 1/2 times 28 TPI muzzle threading with a tapered shoulder, and it comes with a SIG flash hider / compensator muzzle device, and the action of the SIG 516 G3 is semi-automatic, with military versions obviously have selective fire capability with full auto, and it features a free-floating M-lock handguard for accessory mounting. So obviously it's good for all modern attachments possibilities, and it has a full-length top Picatinny rail. And the rifle also includes both a rear, so a standard AR style, and a side non-reciprocating charging handle, with both charging handles operate independently. Now, the SIG 516 G3, it also includes both a rear, so standard AR style sight. So this new rifle has all major controls being fully ambidextrous. So lefty and righties friendly, just like the P90, with safety, bolt catch, and magazine catch, both accommodating for the lefties as well. And it uses a 3 or 4 position adjustable gas system for suppressed and unsuppressed use, or different ammunition. With high wear areas, the cam path and feed ramp are steel reinforced for longevity, and it has a SIG Matchlight Duo curved trigger for improved feel and reset. So this is a very good rifle, and we might see in the near future lots of countries adopt it, right? So the stock is a 6-position collapsible Magpul DT style, with overall length is approximately about 33 to 36.5 inches, which is 838 to 927 millimeters, depending on the stock position, with unloaded weight is about 7.7 pounds or 3.5 kgs. And it is lighter than the previous SIG 516 generations due to increased polymer components and optimized design. So that's where we're seeing rifles head, right? We want as light as possible, but also as strong as possible. It's really interesting because it's like, obviously titanium is way too expensive and way too rare for a rifle, but it would be funny if gun companies started making like a small a batch of titanium level rifles, but maybe I'll make a separate video on that, like using titanium. I'm sure you could shoot a rifle longer if it was made out of titanium, but a lot harder, obviously. But this new SIG rifle accepts standard AR-15 and STANAG mags with 30-round capability, or capacities, making the standard, and the design builds on over a decade of real-world feedback from the original SIG 516 platform, which was introduced in about 2010, if you didn't know. But this G3 version was officially launched by Sig Sauer in November 2025, last year, if you didn't know. And Romania ordered about 150,000 units, almost 200k of these SIG rifles. So I'm sure the boys at SIG were pretty happy when the Romanians gave them a call, right? So the entire Romanian order will be manufactured locally at the Kieger factory, not sure how to say that, which is part of Romarm. And local production involves technology transfer and supports Romania's defense industry. And it is part of Romania's SAI, or likely Small Arms Initiative program, funded in part through NATO's SAFE mechanism, and it will become the standard service rifle for the Romanian army. It was selected over indigenous prototypes like the Kieger CN20 and CN22, and the platform was previously used by forces including Canadian Special Operations and Georgia. So the gas piston system here keeps the receiver cleaner and cooler than direct impingement AR-15s, and it is designed for extended reliability in more harsh environments of that war and combat demands, right? With the bolt carrier group does not require gas rings, piston-driven design. And the G3 has an upgraded bolt profile with an auto sear trip for military variants, and it maintains high compatibility with AR-15 aftermarket parts where possible. And the rate of fire, selective fire military version with full auto, is in the typical 750 to 950 RPM range for the 516 family, with effective range is approximately 500 meters, but we've seen testing where if the user is skilled, they can achieve way more than 500 meters. But the muzzle velocity with standard 5.56 ammo is around 850 meters per second from the 16-inch barrel, and it was developed as a more cost-effective and lighter, modernized alternative rifle to earlier piston ARs. And the handguard is CNC machined aluminum alloy for strength and lightweight. Receivers use high-strength aluminum with enhanced finishes, including optional bronze variants. It ships with one 30-round magazine, and the design draws ergonomic and reliability lessons from the previous SIG MCX Spear families with the side charger. It features a reduced angle pistol grip compatible with standard AR grips, and the platform emphasizes modularity for optics, lights, grips, suppressors, and it passed extensive military testing for reliability, durability, and even accuracy. With local Romanian production, will create jobs and build domestic small arms expertise. So it's a win-win for Romanians, even though they're spending a lot here with these new SIG rifles. And the G3 is a third generation evolution of the SIG 516 line. It does prioritize intuitive operation in any condition, day or night, left or right-handed, which is good for the lefty soldiers. And the piston And the piston and op rod design reduces felt recoil and improves controllability. So what makes the SIG 516 G3 design so good and different, and really what does it boil down to? Well, it fundamentally is a piston-driven AR-15 platform, which addresses the biggest weakness of traditional direct impingement or DI AR-15s, with carbon fouling, heat buildup, and sensitivity to dirt or poor ammunition. And the short stroke piston keeps the receiver much cleaner and lower temperature, cooler, dramatically improving long-term reliability in the muddy, sandy, or even suppressed scenarios without needing frequent cleaning and field stripping and maintenance, right? And it also adds full ambidextrous controls and a unique non-reciprocating side charging handle, plus the standard rear one for faster, more ergonomic manipulation, if you will. Features rarely combined so seamlessly on previous AR pattern rifles. And the adjustable gas system, cold hammer forged barrel, steel reinforced wear points, and the matchlight duo trigger make it more versatile, durable, and shootable than the legacy AKs or even basic ARs, while retaining excellent modularity and the NATO standard magazine compatibility. That's really important, right? And it strikes an excellent balance of AR ergonomics and parts availability, as well as the piston reliability, similar kind of to the HK416, but with modern updates like the dual chargers at a competitive cost, especially with local production in Romania. So what other countries might adopt it? Well, Romania is the first major customer for the military G3 variant, with potential adopters including other NATO or partner nations modernizing from the Soviet-era 5.45 to 7.62 rifles like Bulgaria, potentially others in Eastern or Southeastern Europe, with countries already using SIG platforms such as India with the SIG 716, or even nations with MCX or Spear contracts, or militaries seeking just cost-effective local production and tech transfer deals like Romania's, right? So any force wanting a cleaner running, highly ergonomic 5.56 rifle with both lefty-righty controls and suppressor-ready features without going full bullpup or even proprietary systems like the MCX could be interested in securing more SIG G3s here, right? So, especially spec ops, right, elite soldiers, or even just light infantry units that value reliability over raw simplicity. But widespread adoption will depend on further testing and export approvals, but the local manufacturing model makes it attractive for nations building domestic defense industries. I don't know about you guys. I think the rifle, from an aesthetic standpoint, it looks really nice. It looks sick. So the SIG 516 G3, we might see more countries adopt it. Just a little bit of news here in the gun world, but hopefully you guys learned something about this new rifle. And yeah, I'm really interested in seeing what other countries adopt it. I mean, it could happen. Romania could have inspired other NATO guys to want a new primary infantry weapon adoption, right? So thank you guys so much for watching. Drop a thumbs up, a like is greatly appreciated. It does help me out. Type as a comment of what you thought about this episode down below. Subscribe, make sure you ring the bell, that way you don't miss any videos I post in the future. And also take a look at the older content on the channel. Lots of military weapon type videos to take a look at. And until next time, I will see you guys later.